Hey, you're probably wondering why it's just me right now. This episode was a little bit of an experiment, which you're about to see or hear, depending on what platform you're consuming this on. Anyways, um, we went with the path of least resistance on this one. We are still trying to work out a couple of kinks here and there. Hopefully, the next time we do something like this, it's going to be a lot higher quality. But in the meantime, we did just decide to do this episode the way we did and had some fun with it. And honestly, it's quite a banger. If I do say so myself. Anyways, enough of me tooting our horn. Onto the episode.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to IMO The Podcast. Things are looking a little different today.
Yeah, where the fuck am I?
Today, we're recording from my home. Just to preface, I have been vaccinated. Reggie has taken a COVID test and he came out negative, as well as our unpaid intern is here!
Yay!
She's also been vaccinated, so we're all good, which is why we're being very safe about this and why we're okay being in this environment together. Yeah.
Well, if you do hear us cough or wheeze or anything, it's because we got asthma.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You need an inhaler, bro? I got like 1 or 3.
How do you have 3?
My mom just keeps giving me new ones. She's
I got a
like,
dealer on the
It's
inside.
just one after the other.
no, deadass. I
it.
have like,
Just take it.
she's like,
That's a goodie bag. Like a goodie bag from a fucking hospital.
no, okay, because
It's
so
like trick or treat. Here's some fucking like inhalers.
she's always like, oh, Nak, is your inhaler expired yet? I'm like, no, Mom, like, they stay pretty not expired for long periods of time. She's just like, oh, well, I have all of these, so just take them, and I'm just like, no. And then she puts them in my bag. So now I have 2 unopened inhalers. So, yeah, if you need an
Sick.
extra one. If y'all need a plug for inhalers, hit me
Yo.
up.
Might need one of those.
I'll give you one. Got you,
Sick.
bro.
10 out of 10.
But anyways, yes, this is IMO The Podcast. Didn't say it before, but I am Jamie.
And I'm Reggie.
Welcome. I'm glad you guys are able to tune in at whatever time, whatever day. We're just glad you're here.
Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever the fuck you're doing right now. You got us going on in the background.
Yes. So anyways, Reggie, where have we been?
Where have we been? It's been a minute. Our last episode release was like a month ago.
Yeah. I mean,
It's been rough.
to be honest, I didn't think we were gonna, like, show it to the world, but we did.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm really thankful for all the support. But I'm so sorry that we're very inconsistent, even though last episode we're like, we're gonna be more consistent, but
We
we're
started
not.
a Google Calendar.
We did. We even scheduled episodes, and we're just like,
Not feeling it.
record today.
not feeling it today.
Yeah, but I mean, as we mentioned before, we both deal with mental health stuff. You know, it's been a roller coaster these past couple of days.
Yeah, March was fucking rough, dude.
Yeah, March was real bad. On the bright side, ew. On the bright side, California is opening up
Yes.
everything,
Oh my god.
and you know, people are getting vaccinated.
I think now it's like you just have to be 16 and have a pulse.
And have a pulse.
Yeah, like that's how they're. It's like everybody get vaccinated now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
And then it's kind of crazy because like I feel like things are slowly like returning back to how it used to be. I mean, you and I, we would hang out way more than we did this time, and it feels so much better. It's gonna help a lot, especially like with people similar to ourselves who are not okay being alone for long periods of time.
Yeah. Because like I'm an extrovert with introverted tendencies.
Same.
So like I need to interact with people like on a at least like a regular basis, or else like I just start going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just like opening everything up is gonna be like a big help, because I'm tired of my coworkers.
Yo, so your girl just started a new full-time job.
Let's go.
I work with a bunch of dudes. I go to work. Story real quick. So when I go to work, I wear like baggy ass work pants. I wear like a 2XL hoodie.
Yeah.
And a hat, and I put my hood on.
Uh-huh.
So I was in the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and the only other like women.
Where is this going?
No. So the only other women that like work there are like kind of old Mien ladies.
Oh, okay.
And they work in the assembly department, so they they did not know who I was.
Yeah.
Or they work in the office and they've seen me, but like I don't work with them, but they know who I am.
Yeah.
So there was a Mien lady in the bathroom.
Okay.
And I walked in with like my mask, my hat, my hoodie with like my boy clothes.
Yeah.
And she was like, what the fuck? Like, why is there a guy in here? She's like, why is there a dude in here? A penis. And then
A male. No.
and I was like, hi, and my like voice, and she was like, oh, like she was like, oh, and I was like,
homegirl was on the verge of a heart attack.
She was really like, why is there a man in the women's bathroom?
No.
I could be transgender. You don't know that, bro. Like, we're all created equal. Anyone can use any. There should be an all-gender bathroom, but I will say the men's bathrooms are kind of gross. I've seen them.
No, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
They're gross.
Even so, one of the guys in my work who works in the same department as me, he's also like the custodian guy. He comes in like super early and like cleans everything. And he even told me, he's like, yeah, the women's bathrooms are like so much cleaner than every time I clean them. He's like, they're so much better than the men's bathroom. Like, he's like, I basically go in there and I just restock stuff. I don't even really need to clean anything. Yeah. He's like, but the guy's bathroom is like horrible.
It's like, how did you get shit on the walls? I don't understand.
How is there shit on the ceiling?
Yeah, these are fucking gross, dude.
But I remember in elementary school, you know, when you could take like the toilet paper and you would like wet it and you would like wad it up and then you would like
and you
throw it really hard and it would like stick to the
I remember
ceiling.
seeing those and being like, what is that? Like,
what is that?
That's not like the popcorn ceiling shit that like they have in the other buildings. Like that's something different. That's wrong.
And we would do it like not even like on recess or lunch or whatever, because like other kids would see you do it. Yeah. You'd go to like the bathroom with like one other person, and then you and that other person would just be doing that in the bathroom.
God, the buddy system.
Yeah.
To go to the bathroom.
The best way. But then it's like, what if you need to poop? Then like they will hear you poop. So and
they'll smell it.
Yeah. You have to make sure you're cool with the person that you're buddies with to the bathroom. If not, it's just not a good time, you know.
You gotta have a heart-to-heart.
Anybody in my class, everyone hated me. They were just like, "I don't like you. You're too energetic." And
I feel that. I feel that so much. I remember my report cards would be like, "Jamie's a great student. She just needs to stop talking all the time."
Oh my! So many parent-teacher conferences had happened just because I talked too much. And I got sent to the corner.
I'm like, bro, I got straight E's. You know, they didn't give you A's, they give you E's. They'd be like, she got straight E's, or they have straight 4s, like, you know? But she talks too much, which is why, like, she gets kind of a bad grade there. And I was like, all right.
H
hater.
For hyper AF.
You guys are just a bunch of haters. Well, what up?
Oh shit.
Hello.
That's right. This
Alert.
whole problem again. This whole song and dance.
Love that. Okay. Okay, but yeah, we've been dealing with some stuff, which is why I've been gone for like a month. But you know,
We're back.
We do these as we can.
Yeah.
Whenever, you know, we're feeling in a very talkative mood, as we are today.
I know, right?
Yeah,
So
look at
talkative.
us. Look at us being in good moods and not crying. Love that.
Look at us remembering to eat and shit.
Oh, look at us getting a decent amount of sleep.
I will say I haven't eaten yet, though.
Imagine eating.
Imagine eating on a regular
eating?
basis.
Imagine not having an eating disorder.
Imagine having a stable sleep schedule.
Imagine having a normal brain.
Bro. Sometimes I wonder if I freak out my coworkers. Because they'll, like, ask me shit like, oh, yeah, what time did you sleep last night? And I'll be, like, honest and be like, yeah, I slept at, like, 7 or something. And they'll be like, you what?
Okay, but you, like, don't start work until, like, 1 o'clock. And you wake up, like...
True, but I think everyone there, like, expects us to, like, have already started the day and done some shit
Before
going to work.
Yeah.
I start my day, like, getting ready for work.
You literally... Yeah. And then through the night, you do normal day things.
Yeah. But, like, everything is fucking closed, so I end up just, like,
yeah.
procrastinating.
I feel that. It's okay. I feel like I've been on this weird, like... Because I work, like, kind of a 9 to 5. Well, I work, like, at 8 to 4:30. So, like, now I'm just, like... It sucks because I'm like, I need to be asleep by this amount of time, or I need to be in bed at this specific time, or else like
so you can get like the perfect
the
amount
perfect
of sleep that you need. Yeah.
And then it's kind of cool because now or today I like naturally woke up at 6:40.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I was like, who am I? Who's this bitch?
Just woke up out of bed just like, ooh, bitch.
She kind of different. She kind of different. I like her.
Today.
Ooh, she's healthy. Is she healthy?
Feeling myself.
I'm feeling that.
Is that serotonin in her brain? Ooh.
This hitting different.
Serotonin hitting a little different.
This shit bussin'.
Sheesh. Oh.
Oh God.
You need one? I got you.
So I can wait.
I'm gonna send you home with one. Dead ass.
Okay.
Stop.
Thank you.
Get some help.
Get some help.
And today's sponsor is BetterHelp.
Bro.
I wish. That would have been perfect.
Yo,
that
that
would have
would've
been
been
the
sick.
perfect segue. Oh
That'd be
my
freaking
god.
sick, dude.
Oh god, that's so funny.
It's like you've probably heard of this company before from Haley Williams from Paramore on Instagram.
By Stephanie Sue. Miss Mango Pot.
There you go.
But you know, no sponsors here. It's just us.
It's just us.
Just us, you know, being crackheads.
Just us talking shit.
Just talking our shit. Just doing whatever we do. But yeah. That was a tangent. Sorry, guys.
That was a hell of a tangent.
We just got too much serotonin flowing right now.
Too much.
About to start rapping.
What?
I was just not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna start rapping.
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Save that for next episode.
I guess I gotta keep these sick bars to myself.
That's a Patreon thing. That's a Patreon thing.
You guys can
You have to subscribe to the
you
Patreon.
can subscribe to our Patreon. The link is down below for some exclusive content. Then the content is literally just audios of us wheezing. An audio compilation of wheezes.
Oh god.
Just
Actually-
shit posts. Just, we will shit post for you.
It's a picture I posted myself. I'll keep my delete later. Oh Oh my god. It's just us talking more shit, but like explicit shit. Oh, that actually would be some good content.
No, that's for the OnlyFans.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The link
Yeah,
is down
I
below.
The OnlyFans deleted content.
That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, like cut scenes
Yeah.
on OnlyFans. If you're listening to this, thanks for subscribing to our OnlyFans.
Shout out to our 11 subscribers. I didn't even think we would pass 2.
Wait, do we actually have 11
We have
subscribers?
11 subscribers.
Yo, what the fuck?
I was like, what? And then one of our videos was like past 100 views, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like,
Shook.
Who are all these people?
Patrick under the rock. Who are you people?
Who are you people?
Oh my god.
But anyways, let's go into the Q&As that we did.
Yeah, so we had our intern probe you guys for questions, and also her friends, mostly because there's only like 11 of y'all.
Woo! It's a party.
It is a party. It's definitely a party. But we wanted to know what do you guys do, like, or what have you been doing throughout the year to kill time during quarantine?
Sorry.
You good?
You need an inhaler. I got one. I know, but it's still useful.
Just doping.
Vicks.
Vicks.
Bix Bicorab.
Tiger Bomb.
Tiger Bomb. I have both. Okay, just making sure.
Do you think if like you used Vicks and Tiger Bomb at the same time, it'd be like doing a line of coke?
Do you think that if you used Vicks and Vapor Rub at the same time, you'd cure yourself of COVID?
That's how. Just inject Vicks into your system.
Wouldn't that just clog your veins?
You gotta dilute it first.
Isn't Vicks just spicy petroleum jelly?
Spicy petroleum jelly.
No wonder that shit burns.
Spicy petroleum jelly.
Oh, I can't. Bro.
Comment down below. Is Vicks just spicy petroleum jelly? I would like to know your thoughts.
Yeah, we need to know. We need a definitive answer.
Let's start a discussion.
I mean, what else could it be, really?
I don't know.
Like, what other, like, creams are there? Like, there's nothing that really has...
The consistency
Yeah.
that Vicks does.
Yeah. But, like, that's just from, like... Okay, so if you got petroleum jelly, right?
Okay.
And, like, you know how, like, Vapor Rub is, like, peppermint and shit? Like, really strong. What if you got those fucking, like, Christmas candies? You just, like, crushed them up in a mortar and pestle and, like, mix them in petroleum jelly.
Does that equate to Vicks?
Yeah, would it work? Just gotta put some menthol in there, like, that's the only difference.
What if you took petroleum jelly
Yeah. and
peppermint extract,
Okay.
or like, I don't know, spearmint, depending on your
Yeah.
vibe. Your preference.
Depending on the day. Throw some eucalyptus in there for good measure.
Just a mixture.
Just fucking... Toilet trouble. You're not going to get $5 from me, Vicks Vapor Rub Company.
Okay, have you watched Eurovision with Will Ferrell and
No, I
Rachel
fucking
McAdams?
haven't. What the?
Okay,
like...
but she says this line. She's like, "You know what the elves say?" And he's like, he's like, "I do not believe in the elves. I do not know what the elves say." And she's just like, "Anger does not churn the butter." I'm just like, when you were getting like this, I was like, "Anger does not churn the butter, Reg. It doesn't churn the butter."
What does that even mean?
It's a 10 out of 10 movie. You would recommend. I've watched it like
Alright.
3 times.
Oh, no shit. Alright.
Actually so funny. I just
Okay.
love Rachel McAdams. Anyways, let's get into our first Q&A. And your
Yeah, on the
answers.
topic of things we've been doing to kill time during quarantine. Aside from watching Eurovision 3 times. I'm seeing playing games and being a lazy ass. So
I feel that.
feel that. Animal Crossing.
Yes, 100%.
That shit died. Like,
okay, but like now I've been reconsidering restarting my town. Well, first I'm gonna sell a bunch of the stuff I don't like so I get more money. Keep the cool shit that I have. Send all of that shit to my friend, including the money. And then restarting my game. And then when I get to the point where I can like get shit from her, I'm just gonna get all my money and my shit back. But also I want... Because not all of the new Sanrio characters are that great. But I want, like, the ones that I like. Because they came out with a Sanrio collab.
wait.
And you can get, like, Sanrio furniture and stuff.
When
and
did
clothes.
they collab with Sanrio?
It literally just came out. And I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Because there's this one little dude that I'm just like, I want you so bad in my town. But at the same time, like, I have characters in my town right now that I, like, love. And I don't have amiibo cards for them. But yeah, I feel that. I literally played the game the day after it came out, and I just never stopped for like 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people were like on that wave.
Yeah.
Just like, gotta get my bills up, bro. Gotta secure the bag.
Gotta pay the raccoon.
Pay the raccoon.
Anyways, what else did people say?
Selling drugs.
That's cool.
Go back to reading manga. I've been reading a lot of manga lately, actually. Like, I've picked up more series just in the past couple months that I have, like, in the past year. Which is kind of bad, because now I have, like, every day I'm just, like, I don't remember when everything updates, so I'll just, like, go to my bookmarks, and then I'll just, like, open each new series in, like, a new tab, and I'll just, like, check them one by one, just, like, did it update today? No. Did it update today? No. Did it update today?
On that note, remember that smut I told you about? I still haven't checked if the next chapter came out, and I don't think it has.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Are they on hiatus because of
Maybe.
the pandemic?
Maybe. But I did, like, fall off watching anime, and then when the pandemic started, I started watching a lot more anime again. Like, I just finished Jujutsu Kaisen, and it was... Chef's fucking kiss. Oh my god. It's literally just imagine all the good parts of a bunch of different animes just all shmup together.
Okay.
Into like one great anime.
Okay.
But now we have to
A lot of folks
wait.
have been telling me to get into it, but I haven't.
The only thing that sucks is that like when you finish it, you're gonna realize that you have to wait like 2 fucking years before the next season comes out.
Shit.
But I heard the whole manga's out, so you could read the manga instead.
Oh, okay. Wait, so the manga's finished?
Yeah, the manga's finished, I think.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I also like watched Demon Slayer during the...
Ooh.
And it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good.
Dude, pre-sale for the tickets for the movie.
I was literally, before you got here, I was looking at
Oh, were
tickets
you?
online. And Vallejo's sold out,
Oh,
so I can't even go.
fuck.
But there's like Pleasant Hill and Walnut Creek, I think, that still have tickets open. So
Yeah.
we might just go to that. But I don't know. Might just wait until someone just like illegally records it and like uploads it onto the internet.
I'm pretty sure you could be able to find it like
because it
online
released
now.
in Asian countries before it came here. so
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it
sure.
dropped in Japan like around Christmas time.
Yeah, at the end of last year.
Yeah, like it
Okay.
was legit like breaking records. So I would be surprised if you wouldn't be able to find it online. But like I want to be in the theater for the full weeb experience. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I feel like every time you go to like the showing of an anime movie, it's always like the experience of going to a day one like Marvel movie screening.
See, my thing that I did was I would go to premiere screenings for John Green book movies.
Oh. There you go.
And that's the equivalent for me. But when they were showing Ghibli movies in theaters, like...
Was it like that? Like,
yeah.
hella hype?
Yeah, and it was interesting because, I mean, the one I went to was Princess Mononoke, and there's a lot of people who don't know what that is.
Really?
Yeah, they don't know what, like, Princess Mononoke is. Like, usually the only Ghibli movie most people have heard about is Spirited Away, and that's basically it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it makes sense. It was distributed by Pixar.
Yeah, their only knowledge. And then when it was like Princess Mononoke was in theaters, Howl's Moving Castle was in theaters. There's a bunch of other ones.
Like, they had a long-ass, like, marathon, I think, right?
Yeah,
well.
they were just like showing it like months after month. There was like a whole thing, and I remember I was subscribed. I was subscribed to the email.
Oh my god!
It was letting me know when it would be in theaters, and I was just like, But then I think about it, and I'm just like, do I really want to be in a theater with a bunch of people? Not really.
Now it's just like, I miss being in a theater with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
But yeah. Anyways, any other?
Sick. Hanging out with cousins. I hang out with, well, every other week I try to hang out with, like, my sister and her family. But, like, aside from that,
No, you know what I think about is that I feel like me and Chim have been really going to my mom's house a lot during the pandemic. Yeah, we go, like, every weekend. Like, if there's, like, one thing we're gonna do, like, unless, like, we really have, like, shit we need to get done at home.
Yeah.
We usually, like, we'll go over there, we'll just, like, barbecue or something, just, like, literally for social interaction. Like,
yeah.
Because, we don't really talk with his family, so...
Yeah.
Even though we live in their home. But yeah, like, we much prefer the company of my family, so we always go over there. Plus, I be missing my dog.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Do you think, too, it's also cut because you live in the same house? Or it's just like...
Why I don't talk to them?
Yeah.
No, they're just bad people.
Sick.
And that's the tea. Subscribe to our Patreon for that content.
If you want the whole tea, all the tea and nothing but the tea, subscribe to the Patreon.
What are the other answers?
Sleeping a lot and trying to find time to go on bike rides.
Oh.
I had been meaning to start
Biking.
inline skating again.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were super into that.
I was, when I was still living in San Jose.
Yeah, I remember.
And Hayward feels dangerous, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not.
I'm scared.
I would not around my area.
Yeah.
We lived in okay areas, and then now we just live in scary areas.
Yeah. Like, they're not bad.
It's just sus.
Yeah.
We just live in sus areas.
This is a major difference.
Yeah. A lot of people got into bike riding during the pandemic as well.
Yeah.
We really wanted to, like, get bikes. But they're so expensive. And it's also like, how often would I actually be like, yeah, let's just bike 10 miles? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think about it. I'm just like, I like literally struggle to plan when to go to the grocery store. So where am I going to be able to plan like
what makes you think that?
Yeah, and it's just like my bike would just be rusting away. Like,
yeah, two of my roommates got electric bikes, which is pretty cool.
People have been getting those electric skateboards. What are they called?
Oh, like boosted boards and shit?
Yeah, those
like
look sick.
Yeah, those look super fun. I tried my friend's one wheel, and that was like a trip. Like, I was like, yo, how's this working, dude? Like,
my equilibrium is not good. I can't even stand on a skateboard without almost dying. I have to hold
just
on to something. Yeah, no, probably. Yeah, if I stood on it, like, it would, and it starts moving, like, I would eat shit. Like, instantly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I really, like, oh my god, I've always wanted to learn how to skateboard. Like, I think, like, skateboarding was so cool. And I was like...
I mean, it is. Like, it's still...
But, like, my body says no. And he can't. So.
Dude, that actually started happening to me because I learned how to ripstick. Because I tried skateboarding before, and I was, like, I never owned a skateboard. Mm-hmm. And then I owned a ripstick. And I learned how to ripstick, and I got pretty damn good at it. And then I tried getting on a skateboard again, and my feet were like, ripstick? And my body was like, no!
We had a ripstick, and none of us could ride it.
Why did you have a ripstick?
My brother really wanted one, and we would just be in the garage, like, trying to use it.
Yeah.
Just eating shit. The one thing, though, I was sick at was Heelys.
Oh, dude.
I had the one with 2 wheels.
Oh, shit.
So then I would, like, make my feet switch from 1 wheel to 2 wheels. Mm. And then my cousin broke her wrist, and my mom was like, no more wheeling.
I need to get a new pair of Heelys, though, I must say.
Oh my
Because
god.
I checked out, mine are still in my trunk. And they're like starting to come apart on the sides.
Ew.
Because it's like, well, no, because I've left them in there for so long,
Uh-huh.
like all the summers and shit like that, or my car gets like, you know, like when I was still living in LA, like those 100-degree plus fucking summers. Like,
Oh my god.
I guess it just
Surprised-
melted the rubber a little bit, so it's like coming
Surprised the
apart at
wheels
seams.
didn't melt.
The wheels are fine.
Oh, what are they made out of? That's my concern. Is
Hopes and dreams, apparently.
new discussion. What are Healy wheels made out of? Maybe it's Vicks.
What?
Maybe because you know how like Vicks is like kind of like indestructible, like, you know. So like maybe when they make the wheels of Heelys, they like infuse it.
Like the core is made of Vicks.
The core of Heelys is Vicks.
Like a fucking Ollivander's one. Like, yes. 13-inch oak.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, but on another tangent, I'm sorry. So when I'm at work, I like have one AirPod in.
Yeah.
And I just like listen to Potterless, and Potterless is like one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to.
Mm-hmm.
It's the story about it. So he started when he was like 25, and
How old is he now?
he finished in like 20. I think he's like 26 or no. He's like almost 30 now. He's probably around your age.
So it's been like a couple of years.
Yeah, so he started in like 2015.
Yeah.
So it was the story of this guy reading all of the Harry Potter novels for the first time.
Oh,
So
shit.
at the start of it, like he's just like, oh, like this shit is fucking stupid. Like he's like,
this is
and then
lame.
like literally today,
Yeah.
he just finished the last chapter of the last book.
Bro.
Yeah, and like it was such a trip. Like he just like is in love with like Harry Potter now, and like he's just like, yeah, I didn't even think of like, and the reason too is like why he created the podcast was because his fiance now, but his girlfriend, or they might be married now, but his girlfriend at the time, when he like went on a date with her, she like mentioned that she really liked Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, I'm gonna like read these books.
I
So
want to impress her.
yeah, and now he's like part of Multitude. Like he goes to like podcast conventions and like talks and shit. Like
Oh, shit.
it's fucking like this.
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
quit his job to become like a professional podcaster just because of that.
Dang.
I was like,
That's
this is,
sick.
but like 10 out of 10, listen to Potterless. That is like one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to.
All the
They
Harry
just
Potter fans
talk
out
shit about horrible characters. Oh my god. They literally like created songs. One is like Enter Thickness.
About whomst? Who is it about?
No, you need to listen to it now.
Oh god.
But yeah, they like just talk shit about characters. Like literally how Sirius Black kind of sucks and like Remus Lupin is so much better in comparison, which is true.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
And how all Slytherins were just racist. Were Slytherins not racist? Like, was this not literally a race war?
Yeah, like they're into eugenics. Like,
Yeah, they literally are like mudbloods. Like, is that not a racial slur?
Oh my god.
But anyways,
Yeah,
10
why
out
don't
of
you go
10
fuck your sister, Draco?
would recommend
Bitch.
Potterless. Love that podcast. But yeah, that one is so good. You need to listen to it. It's
Okay.
so good.
I will check it out.
Anyways, on to our next question. I'm sorry.
The last one was late night gaming and drinking from friend of the podcast, Dean.
Ooh, hey Dean.
Shout out to all the homies that watch, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a couple of our friends the other day. I was hanging out in Fremont. We went to go to Target, and they were just like, "Dude, we watched the podcast." And
That's
it's
so
like,
weird. That's
yeah,
so crazy.
It was weird. Like I was just like, "Oh, that's weird." Like other people hear this, like
They
what?
watch us?
It's like,
I could have seen how excited he got. He was like, "Yo, really?"
Yeah, no, I haven't bumped into anyone yet, but that's
Uh-huh.
because I don't leave my house.
Yeah.
But no, like it's kind of weird to me. Like if I was to see like one of my friends and they're like, oh, like yeah, dude, like, the podcast is great. Like, literally, like, Charlene messaged us today.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm listening to it right now. And I'm just like, my heart started beating so fast. I was just like, what? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm very thankful, especially to, like, a bunch of our friends that we've known for, like,
Same.
years and years. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. I mean, we just do this for shits and giggles.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great if we got a career out of it. But...
Yeah. I mean, if we did this full time, we got a house, we just, like, podcasted in it.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
That'd be fucking sick.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
It's stupid. Oh my god.
For $5 a month.
I think we should start at, like, $1.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll start a Twitch channel, too.
I mean, but yeah, he said I actually have not been drinking that much.
Really?
Like, I think that I was, like, before the pandemic started, I was drinking, like, so much. Like, almost every weekend. I mean, you remember.
Yeah,
but, like,
I remember.
when the pandemic kind of started, it kind of turned into this whole thing, like, yeah, like, I was smoking a lot, I was drinking a lot, and then, like, when the pandemic kind of started, I was like, oh, like, I kind of want to go cold turkey and just, like, stop, and, like, a lot of my cravings, like, really went down, like, I don't even, like, feel the need to do anything, really, like, it's kind of more just, like, oh, like, it's fun in, like, a social aspect, but, like, now I'm just, like, I'm not, like, like, I want to go out and drink tonight. Like, I need, like, something. Like, there's a moment, like, even, like, me and Chim, every night, like, we would have, like, beers with our, like, our meals.
Yeah, like, crack open a cold one.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Just enjoy.
And then we just, like, we just do not drink anymore. And I feel like that has also really kind of helped with my mental health as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and, like, anxiety and stuff. But, yeah, it was interesting. But, like, props to people who are still enjoying alcohol.
Yeah,
I wish I could enjoy it as much. Now it just destroys my body.
Yeah, since the pandemic started, I actually wanted to get more into, like, mixology. 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 Yeah, so I already had, like, a mixing kit that I bought from a while ago, but I got another one, because, like, some of the pieces from that one are, like, gone in the dust or whatever. But, like, I've been actively seeking out, like, different alcohol, like, here and there, just to try out and make some new drink. Because, like, I was never really one to go to, like, bars and clubs and stuff like that. Like, you know this about me.
Yeah.
Like, I would only ever drink, like, at house parties or occasionally, like, going out to a restaurant or something like that. But I like cocktails, like, and I think it was just, like, slowly undoing drinking means, like, shooting, like, no. No. So it's just like, okay, like, you can enjoy drinking, like, drinking can be tasty,
you can get
too.
fucked up off of a couple of cocktails. Like, it doesn't even...
Yeah, precisely.
Like, you can hide so much alcohol in one cocktail and, like, enjoy drinking it versus, like, taking a shot and, like, hating every second of it.
Because, like, I can't do Jameson and Henny. Like, I can't.
Really?
Oh, yeah, but it's like high school.
You're not wrong. That's like me and, like, weed. Like, like, some weeds, I'll be like, oh, this is, like, high school weed. Yeah, I'm like, I'll, like, smoke it, and I'll be like, yo, this tastes like that weed, like, you'd buy from, like...
Oh, no.
Like, because, I mean, you know, back then it wasn't legal, and, like, you know, you'd buy it from, like, some dude's uncle or some shit, and then, like, you'd be like, oh, yeah, like, that's a strong shit.
This tastes like I got homework to do.
No, like, it just tastes, like, and then when you start, like, smoking, like, top shelf shit, like, you know, versus, like, it's kind of, like...
properly
nice.
Like,
and then you start, like, smoking good stuff, you're just like, oh, God, like, what the fuck was I smoking back then? Like, that shit's crazy. But, yeah, like, I can't do it anymore. I mean, I stopped smoking generally, but, like, yeah, like... It's kind of like that for me.
Okay.
But I can drink anything, to be honest. It just destroys me.
It just decimates my system.
It just fucks me up in the right way.
In the right way. Is there a wrong way? What's the wrong way of fucking you up?
I don't know. Blacking out? I've never blacked out.
You've never blacked out?
I've only ever blacked out from panic attacks, but I've never blacked out from,
God.
like, alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Panic attack blackouts are scarier, I think, though.
I'm sure. Because you're, like, at least, like, semi-conscious of them. Oh, God.
But yeah, no, like, I've only ever really blacked out from, like, panic attacks, but, like, yeah, I've almost blacked out from smoking weed, though.
What?
Yeah,
That happens?
It's called a green out. Yeah, you can, like, black out from smoking too much weed.
Huh.
I thought it was just, like, you get so sleepy you pass out. It was just, like,
no,
like
you can
actually,
be,
like, so
yeah,
high.
you can be so high, you're just, like, yeah. I've almost passed out from it twice.
Huh.
But I think the first time...
Yeah.
I think the first time I just was really dehydrated.
Oh, okay.
So, like, really fucked me
Well,
up.
that would make sense.
Yeah. But then, it was just real bad.
Green out.
Anyways.
It's such a foreign concept to me. I don't know.
On to our next question.
On to our next segment.
Yes, that our lovely intern has asked the viewers and other people.
What was the other question? Was it just that one?
Was there more questions?
There was just that one because like not a lot of people answered the other one.
Ah, sick.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's okay.
Cool. So now we...
You guys better answer the next time I ask you guys questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Follow our intern on Instagram.
Please follow our intern Instagram.
Maybe occasionally you'll see.
I said Instagram.
Instagram.
Anyways, yeah, follow. I mean, should we start?
We should probably start
putting our an Instagram for our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably start an Instagram for the podcast specifically.
I mean, for now,
I don't
down
want to
low.
manage that shit.
I'll do it.
You want to do it?
I mean, I used to do that.
All
as a
right,
job.
leave all your mean comments. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I think it would be
You
so.
want to do it?
Honestly, only hate comments. Only leave hate comments.
Only hate
Only
comments.
hate comments, because that would be so funny. Oh my god.
If you leave love, I spit on it.
If you leave a good comment, I'm deleting it.
I'm deleting it. I'm handwriting it on a piece of paper and I'm putting it in my wallet and then I'm deleting it from Instagram.
I might follow you back, but you know what? You know what? I'm still deleting the comment.
I appreciate you and you're a gem of my life, but I'm still deleting it.
I love you, and you're...
Did you just post cringe? Did you just make me cringe?
Okay.
On this good Christian Instagram.
Probably gonna start.
Today's show was brought to you in part by Exalta Food Company. Exalta Food Company is a small business based out in Stockton, California that is currently serving up some amazing meals. You might remember them from their malasadas, but they're going to have all that and more this Sunday, April 25th at 4 p.m. on 4975 West Lane at a little event called Rides in Clouds. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This is an event that you don't want to miss. Exalta Food Company. They're not sponsoring us. It just tastes real good.
Anyways, let's move on to the last segment for today. Sorry about all our tangents. We just talk too fucking much.
That's fine.
Love that. That's fine. But on to our last segment, we are going to do Am I the Asshole once again. Today we have a very interesting story.
Yeah, this one threw us, like, we immediately was like, yeah, we're doing this one. We didn't even have
to look at any other one.
It was literally the first one I saw. I read it, and these two were like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I was like, okay, didn't even have to sing twice.
So, who's giving the synopsis?
Would you like to tell us the story? Give us a...
Yeah, give us a little synopsis.
Yeah.
Okay, So this mom's son is graduating in a couple of months. He's class of 2021, so he and his entire class had to miss pretty much the entire senior experience. So this guy and his friends are planning on having this small get-together before they all go to college or whatever. But they need to get vaccinated and have proof that they got it. They have everything planned out, like they're 2 months away, and they're 2 months away from graduating. So this guy also has a girlfriend who he's been dating since like 8th grade, and his mom has these like 4, supposedly 5 rules for this. She left out number 3, so I'm just making it 4. So rule number 1, everyone needs to let the adults know where they are. Rule number 2, no hanging out anywhere private alone. No going in groups larger than 5 or 6 somewhere, other than supervised events with large adult presence, like his graduation get-together would be. So the teens don't have as full capacity to calculate the results of their actions like adults do. Get 2 of them alone for a few hours, dating or not, or in a large group, unsupervised, and you're increasing the chances of getting in trouble. Rule number, quote-unquote, 3. Get home by curfew or call in case you can't be home by curfew. Rule number 4, no gifts given or accepted over $30. So obviously, the mom believes that those rules aren't that strict and was super curious whether or not that they were lying and sneaking around. But that's literally what happened. Her son butt dialed his mom and she heard him and his girlfriend doing the deed. Cues the Careless Whisperer song.
Cue the asthma.
Oh god.
Anyways.
It's like, hello, Timmy. And just, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like,
That's
what are you
my
doing?
worst fucking nightmare.
Bro.
I would literally die on the spot.
Would you break down and cry?
Yeah, I'd probably have a full panic attack if I knew.
If your kid butt dialed you, or if you...
No, if my mom or dad had heard me doing anything like remotely sexual at all, I would die.
Just immediately. Oh no.
Oh god.
I need to move to a different state. I need to change my name.
So, is there anything
There's
else?
more. So, of course, being the mom she is, she grounded the guy and shortened up the time that he spent with his girlfriend. But even with that punishment, the mom found out that the punishment didn't stop there. They were doing it in the school bathrooms. Imagine how quiet and careful they had to be.
That's disgusting.
That's gross.
If you fucked in school bathrooms, you're the scum of the earth.
Yeah, like that's like how horny do you have to be?
Pretty.
Like, you know, like,
Ew. School bathrooms were so gross. You must have went to a nice school, like.
bro. Like you either
Those
don't
rich
have
schools.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my
you
god.
either don't have a sense of smell, or you just you have the constitution of the Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh my
Like-
god. Okay, is there?
There's just a little bit more. So after his mom found that out, she canceled her son's graduation plans, and her son got all hella mad and hella upset, and she was blaming the situation on him, like, oh, it's your fault for doing this. If you didn't continue to have sex with your girlfriend, then you wouldn't be having this problem. So the mom is wondering if she's in the wrong for canceling her son's graduation plans. Even when she knows how much the event means to him, is she the asshole?
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It is actually okay. So, my thoughts on this.
Yeah.
They've been together for like what? They're in their senior year of high school. They've been together since been together
eighth
for like
grade. Yeah,
4
4
years.
Yeah.
Like, you already know that your son has been dating this girl long term. I mean, granted, most relationships from high school don't continue after high school. But like,
I mean, 4 years is
I know
a pretty
4 years.
big deal.
Yeah, like to high schoolers,
Yeah.
that's a fucking lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, they've been together for decades at that point.
Yeah.
Imagine having a relationship last over a year.
Oh.
I feel that. This is why I did not date in high school, which is better. I think don't date in high school. Don't do it. It's just not fun. But anyways, yeah. The rules here and there, I do get where the mom's coming from because like my mom kind of had that same thing. Like my mom was always kind of the person that was like, just tell me what you're doing. I really don't like give a fuck as long as I know where you're at. Like literally, remember when you picked me up after prom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we literally hung out until like 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. And I came home like not in my prom dress because you brought me pajamas. Yeah. And then my parents were just like, oh hey, and I was just like, yo.
Hey, what up?
like that I get. Like as long as you tell your parents like where you're at, what you're doing, then like yeah, that makes sense. The whole door closed, we had that too. Like my mom was like, you can't, like if you and a boy are in a room together, like you have to leave the door open. But that's also just like, you know, the parent thing.
Yeah.
The $30 gift thing is kind of weird to me. That one kind of rubbed me the wrong way because like
that one makes me think twice about all the other ones. Yeah. It's like now I don't know if you're just being anal or if
you're
these
crazy.
Are, like, legitimate concerns. Like, are you insane? Like, no gifts over $30. Like, what? It's not yours. It's not yours. It's
just
not for
you can't buy your kid a nice gift doesn't mean other people can't.
Like, are you broke? Are you self-conscious that you're broke? Is that what the problem is?
Maybe. I mean, I kind of can see like maybe like if if the significant other got them like a gift that was like $100 or whatever, then what if they're just like, give it back to me or like pay me back for that shit, like if they're crazy. But it's like if they've been together for 4 years, just like they probably have like a good understanding of like whatever, because like I feel like you're so irrational when you're like that age. So like when you're like if you're in that relationship for that long, you guys must have some like a good sense of communication to be together long enough during that period in your life, you know? Yeah. But, yeah. And then, wait, what was the last rule? Was there a last one? Oh, you have to, like, call if you can't get home.
Not hanging out somewhere private alone.
Okay. And then the last one was, like, call if you're not going to be home by curfew. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like, see, the gift-giving one is the only one that's, like, weird to me.
For me, the groups of five or more.
Oh, 5. But, like... Isn't this during COVID? Like when COVID first? Yeah,
this was COVID. This was just recently posted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like COVID had
that
just
makes sense.
Like had started or whatever. Yeah. So that kind of makes sense given like the past school year. Like, you know, I had some cousins that were in high school. Yeah. So it kind of makes sense. But yeah, the gift giving one, weird.
If I had a $30 limit, I would probably just make my shit from, like, the dollar store.
Exactly. Yeah. I would just buy them DIY. A bunch of snacks. Like a snack basket.
It's $30 worth of snacks.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, like, that's... All the other ones, I kind of have an understanding of just because my parents had those rules for me as well. But, yeah, the gift one is weird. As for her hearing them do the thing... that would be really traumatic for me. Yeah. If that were me. But okay, this is where I'm at. I'm like, your child has been dating this person for 4 years. You really, and they're in fucking high school where your hormones are fucking everywhere. Yeah. Like, I was one of those kids where I was like, oh my God, like if I saw like an attractive boy, I'd be like, wow, what the fuck, you know? So how are you gonna be surprised about them doing? And also, if you're telling them not to, like, if you give them a reasonable ass, like, if you had like given them, I don't want to say a talk because that's like really uncomfortable. Yeah. But if you're just like, if you made them feel comfortable enough to tell you, like, if you went about it the right way, being like, hey, like, listen here, like, it's gonna happen. I know it will. But we want to, like, if you just took the precautions, like, we want to make sure you're safe, that you're doing it right.
Like, it goes back to the whole argument of just, like, abstinence-only sex education just doesn't work. Yeah. Like, that kind of safety, like, doesn't work. It's just, like, you know, like, people are gonna experiment, and we're instinctual creatures. You know, like, I don't I don't understand why there's that whole thing of just like, yeah, don't have sex, and if you have sex, like, you better be ashamed of yourself, you know?
No fucking until after college.
You know, no fucking until you're married. Like,
no fucking till you're married.
Yeah.
You save yourself for Jesus. This body belongs to God. Oh my god. But I mean, yeah, like, you can't really stop kids from doing, like, what is naturally going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, they have all these hormones in their bodies, you know.
Especially if they live in a secular, like, community.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can understand if you're, like, in a cult. Or if you're, like, a Mormon.
Amish, you know?
Amish, yeah.
Oh, no.
Then I guess I get it, because it's, like, you know, different standards or whatever. But it's just, like, secular society is like, yeah, you're going to be around, like, sex, drugs, and alcohol.
Yeah.
All throughout high school.
You see it in the media. You see it everywhere, all over social media. Like,
Yeah.
if they have an access to internet, like, they're going to be exposed to that. Like, it's all over movies. Like, what do you expect is going to happen?
Unless everyone's horny.
Exactly.
Everyone's horny. Like,
Everyone's gonna do it.
horny.
I mean, unless you're asexual, then respect to you.
Yeah.
But, like, everyone is bound to have sex. Whether, you know... I was gonna say whether you like it or not, but that sounds really threatening.
That's really fucking...
I looked at you, I was like...
Then again, sexual awareness...
Consent.
Consent. Sexual assault awareness month just passed by. So, you know, that too, like, you can't really... I mean...
Please
like,
only have sex if both of you like it.
yeah, I mean, if they're both consenting
yes,
to it, yeah. But also, like, as a parent, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, there's only some... Like, your job isn't to manage their life.
It's
like, your
just
job is to get them ready for their own.
Mm-hmm. It's just to steer them in the right direction, to make sure that their morals are set, that they're, you know, choosing the like, you know, that they know good from bad.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah.
They know smart from dumb.
As for me, I have a story.
Go for it.
So, when I was, like, 18... Well, in high school, we had Planned Parenthood. Or no. Yeah, we had Planned Parenthood, like, at our high school. Like, not there, but they had, like a where they would come in. Yeah. They were, like, in the nurse's office, like, every Tuesday. Like, you can get... Yeah, like, you could get tested for, like, HIV and stuff, like, in the office every Tuesday, like, or for, like, sexually transmitted diseases.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and girls could actually get free birth control. But it, like, also really sucked, because if you were going there to get free birth control, people would, like, just be like, oh, like, that girl's...
That dirty slut.
That girl's promiscuous.
Girl's a dirty slut. Watch her grades. Watch her getting shot.
She's a dirty whore. But yeah, like, it really sucked, like, going over there. But, like, I still went, like, because my last period of class, like, I got out early, so I would just go there before school ends. And then when I leave, like, I would leave before everyone got out of class. So people didn't know I was getting birth control from there.
Yeah.
So eventually, you know, I graduated, so I couldn't just be going to my old high school for some birth control pills.
Birth control,
Like, it'd be so weird. So,
what if you did, though? Like, just...
Yeah, that would be so weird. I just see my teachers. I see my little brother there.
He can't just you get a birth control. And he's one of the ones just
What are
being
you
like,
doing here?
Your aunt is a sloot.
Ate, no. I thought you were American.
Oh my god. No, but okay. Anyways, I had to find, like, another way to get birth control. And so, like, I told my mom, like, I was like, oh yeah, like, my friends, because at that time, like, I was really, like, dealing with a lot of acne problems. Like, I was getting on my chest, on my back, all over my face. Like, it was getting, like, really out of hand. So I told my mom, like, hey, like, one of my friends takes it, and it really helps with her acne. Yeah. And then she was like, yeah, like, we'll go to the doctor. We'll, like, talk to him about it. At this point, I was already 18.
Yeah.
So we go to the doctor, And I asked my mom, like, leaves the room, and I, like, tell my doctor, like, oh, yeah, like, I want to go on birth control.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And he just, like, asks me, you know, like, are you sexually active? I'm like, yeah. And he's just like, oh, like, who are you sleeping with? And I was just like, you know, I only have one partner. And da-da-da. And he's just like, oh, okay. And so he calls my mom back in. And he basically tells my mom that I'm sexually active.
Oh, no.
And to preface this, he forgot that I was already 18. So he didn't know that, like, he didn't have to tell her.
Like, he broke confidentiality.
Yes, basically. And he was like, oh my god, like, I'm so sorry. I mean, but the way my mom took it was, like, I did not expect at all. I mean, like, obviously, you know, like, me and my mom keep a very open line of communication between us. And she's just like, my mom goes, oh yeah, I know. But I know she's being responsible. I was like,
well, there you go. I mean,
I was just sitting there like, I want to die.
Don't say it like that.
I want to die.
Just...
Oh my god. Yeah, but it was like horrible. And I was just like, I just didn't say anything to her afterwards. I didn't want to know. Like, I didn't want to know
just
if she
like,
knew what was going on. Yeah, you know. So, yeah, it was just not a fun time. But yeah, that's how my mom found out I was sexually active. And it was uncomfortable, to say the least. I mean, I'm so cool with my doctor, so it's fine. But, like, I mean...
That's chill.
Yeah, I mean, it's also because, like, he had been my doctor since I was, like, 5 years old. So,
okay.
like, to him, like, this was a big deal. Because, you know, he's also Filipino, so it's like, yeah. Yeah, but...
Little Jimmy's all grown up.
He's like, do you smoke? Do you drink? I'm like, no. Me? Little old me? How dare you ask?
Oh
I do not. Anyways.
None of that. Oh my god.
Oh my god. But anyways, what are your thoughts on the mom? Do you think she's the asshole in that situation?
I think she's the asshole.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that we're seeing here is just like classic, like overly restrictive, non-communicative, just like my way or the highway kind of like parenting, which really doesn't work once, you know, kids start getting closer to the age of adulthood, of like legal adulthood, because it's like we're not really like adults, but you know, because it's like I understand a lot of them, like I do, like it's just like the whole not hanging out like with just the two of you or whatever, like that I can get, like the anxieties of, you know, parenting, and it's like, oh, what if they're gonna do the hanky panky or whatever the fuck.
But it's inevitable. Like, you can't force your kids to not do it.
Yeah.
Just know this. If you try to get teenagers to not do something, they're gonna do it.
Yeah. Like, unless you are actively locking up your teenagers.
Like a fucking prison.
Yeah, like in a fucking jail. Like, they're going to do what they want to do. And it's... And from my perspective, like it's far better to prepare them for the shit that they're going to go through. It's just like, you know, when you're hanging out with just the two of you, like things are gonna happen. And it's just like, be safe first of all. Like know what STDs are, and know you know the risks of pregnancy and stuff like that. And it's just like all the risks that like come along with that. And it's just like, it's far better, because the way I hear it is that when a parent says like don't like hang out, or like don't have sex, or like don't just hang out with a person of the opposite gender, like just the two of you alone or whatever, like what I hear is, I don't want you to tell me when you do that.
But I feel like for me, when I hear them saying that, for me, it would be like, I don't trust you. Like, I don't think that you're going to make the right choices. Like, it's like, in my mind, I'm like, if you have to tell your kid not to do something, especially at that age, then you obviously didn't raise them right.
Yeah.
To be able to choose right
Like you
from
didn't
wrong.
prepare them.
Yeah. It's better educate your kids, don't restrain them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, period. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, they just teach them right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Teach them what they need to know to better educate them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Precisely.
The mom's the asshole. She's fucked up for canceling his graduation thing.
Yeah.
I would be pissed if my mom did some shit like that.
I'd be so pissed.
I'd be so mad.
I went through all this trouble to try and graduate on time, and you're gonna tell me
what I can and can't do
yeah.
just because I did the whole deed.
I had sex one time.
I stuck my PV in her, and now I can't have a graduation party.
Oh,
I
God.
stuck my PV in my girlfriend, and now you're gonna cancel my graduation party? What the fuck, Mom?
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Anyways, what do you guys think? What do you think about these rules? I mean, so I know a lot of our friends who watch this are also Filipino or are Asian and have very strict Asian parents.
Mm-hmm.
So where were your parents on that stance? Like, how did they feel about sex education? Because I mean, my mom kept a pretty open line of communication with me.
I feel like you're one of the lucky ones
Yeah,
in our community.
my mom's built different.
Yeah.
But you know, they my dad though was the stricter one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but my mom like secretly like would tell me shit. So
Yeah.
it's cool. My dad's super cool now, but like
Yeah,
you know, as I'm older, but like yeah, like they used to be. Luckily, like my mom was like super cool about shit as long as I was honest with her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for watching this episode today. I know there were a lot of tangents, but you know we
That's how it
haven't
goes.
we haven't talked in a minute, so it's more for us to just like
Catch up.
yeah, little serotonin boosts.
Mm-hmm. If you guys enjoyed what we had to say, feel free to leave a like. But if you didn't, don't lie to us, please.
Leave a hate comment. I want to read it.
Leave it. Yeah. If you've made it this far, please leave a hate comment.
They put "you're pretty," but with like angry faces.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Broken hearts. Oh my god. But yeah, like no, thank you so much. If you are a friend or family of ours, thank you even more. Like, thank you for supporting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is we wish this would go somewhere if it could.
Yeah.
But I mean, if this is just what it is, I'm also happy with this. This is
fine with
great.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love this.
I'm cool with that.
Cool talking shit with my bestie.
Yeah, just to rattle off some names of the folks who've reached out. Shout out to Charlene,
Yes.
Amanda, and Ron, and fucking Miles. See you,
Yo.
bro. Thank you for
Hi,
supporting.
Miles.
Yeah, and everybody who's reached out. My siblings. My sister. I don't know how you were able to find like an hour away from the kids, but I appreciate you and I love you.
Aww. Yeah, you know, shout out to Tilly if you're watching this, a good friend of mine, also Malachi. Thank you as well. They also plugged it on the Instagram when we posted it. Yeah.
Yo, that's hype.
Yeah, it's so crazy seeing all the support that we get from friends and family. We appreciate you guys so much. This is just something that we love to do. It's just so much fun. Yay. But yeah, thanks again. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Our email is also down there. If you just don't want to talk shit with us, that's cool.
We are also currently in the making of making the podcast Instagram, so we
Yes.
will post that on our stories or wherever once it's up. So
Yep.
Yeah. And she'll be managing it, so if you got anything mean to say...
Send it to Shelby.
We ain't gonna read this shit.
She's gonna be like texting us like, someone said
This is
something
really
mean
rough.
today.
this guy's being really mean to me today.
Like, you will not believe the fucked up shit I had to read
This
today.
guy did-
And then I'm just like,
It's
mute.
not
serve.
He said this.
Mute notifications 24 hours. Oh god. Just kidding. Just kidding.
They're so mean.
This is our friendship. This is our banter. You gotta get used
No
to
wonder
it.
I don't get paid.
Well, eventually you'll get paid in gum, and then
And then we'll see about bumping you up to
drinks.
yeah. Sure.
Maybe food. Maybe actual
Yeah,
edible
food.
things.
Yeah. It's just, it gets closer to like one of the things you need for survival.
Oh my god,
So-
water, food, air, oxygen.
Like the like gums, like the farthest out there, and then it's
We
just,
start depriving her of oxygen, literal air.
yeah.
Just- That's so fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. Thanks, you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. What's wrong with us?
Hell yeah.
We're crazy, but I love us.